Hello, I'm Orestria. You may remember me from such roles as the Fox Spirit, Chrysanthemum von Christoph, Female Gumanoid, and Liz. Why am I here? Because hopefully Demonac is busy making TDDC. Hey, did you know that this December is the 10-year anniversary of Tales from My Brother's D&D campaign? In celebration, we're holding an awards ceremony. TDDC's patrons, patreon.com/Demonac, chose the nominees, and now everyone is welcome to vote. There are 2 straw poll links in this video description, and since first past the post voting is not the best, these will be ranked choice, so you need to order your choices in the list. Now, to refresh your memory, I will go through the nominees. The following questions are part of the first poll. The first category is favorite fight. We have Epsilon.
Take 37 damage.
It ignores the 2 points of fire.
Okay, then second attack, 33 damage.
That actually destroys one of the shield generators.
31 damage.
Ow. If you didn't have reach, I'd say you can't hit both of them, but you're good.
Guess who just became target number 1?
Rainbow Dash moves in and kicks for a hefty 17. Then Angel ravages it, taking full advantage of the targeting ray, Heartseeker amulet, and the gargantuan damage boost from the Fell the Greatest Foe.
Is it bloodied?
Yes. But as soon as it hits half health, 2 new shield generators emerge from its body and instantly refresh a new 60 hit point shield.
Beta.
Back towards the caravan when a golem bursts up out of the highway, sending cobblestones raining down over a wide area.
The Deathfin fight, in particular, Deathfin Vasilai.
Multiform! Oh my god. But with each strike his hands disappear and hit Draven all over, each attack from a different direction.
Mortival.
Just before Little One's blade connects, the old man's frail body transforms in a burst of expanding tentacles to become a large monster, and the transformation reveals his form to be further protected by a shroud of bizarre glowing runes.
And the duel with Marp.
Little One gets a good look at Marp's weapon, which is obviously a fine Eladrin blade, and he's like, oh man, I want that sword. And he asks, any rules?
Rules. 1-on-1. Winner is the one that's still alive.
Alright then.
Favorite Legends video. Red Sash.
Hinze met the wary creature's eye, and in that moment, in that look, Sharganath understood that this little man could grant her a release from suffering and more.
The Death Equation.
After unending torment at the hands of Delvash, Tiamat finally surrendered the secret of the Death Equation.
Sand.
Then it began crawling away, but the ooze bubbled up a grave malediction.
I bind you to this task. You must count all the grains of sand in this desert. Until you have counted them all, you will be able to do nothing else save to drink from this bowl. This will provide enough water for you to survive.
The Bronze Death.
You do not wish to fight today, Lady of the Bronze?
Favorite recurring character. Dwarf Daggerface.
How far did you say your magic thingy goes? We're about 700 feet below the surface.
He's like, don't call me that. My name is Daggerface.
I am Daggerface! I'll kill you!
The Rajas.
The outside group will be upon me any moment now.
According to your fate matrix, you will almost certainly be destroyed in a direct confrontation with them.
Rygax.
Rise from over this ridge, moving hundreds of feet, virtually skidding to a stop just out of reach of the hulks.
Liz.
Hey Liz, you're bored. You want to train some humans to fight?
Depends. They want to learn?
She'll do great, but don't kill anyone.
Course.
And don't break too many limbs.
Favorite one-off character. TR4.
Re-enable dimensional screens. Alright, I'm asking the questions here, and I want to know what... Good lord, that's a large horse. How do you even ride that thing?
The Magnificent Daggerface.
I'm the world-famous bounty hunter, Daggerface. Right, BX?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the guy who's paying me. Also, his face is made of knives.
Father Fields.
Would you like some coffee? They have the good stuff in these waiting rooms. It's from Long Rock. Very aromatic. Okay, I like this guy already.
Bob.
Patience, Volbo.
I know for a fact their Dawn hates such delays and disruptions as much as I do. Therefore, as long as the goods are here, I will accept their explanation.
Lady Myelana.
Huge fucking blue dragon. Are you serious? Yes.
As long as we're dropping the pretext, I want to know, where is that man?
Favorite non-TDDC Demonac project. Another gaming comic, also known as AGC. Legends or lore videos.
And Balvan was surprised at this answer. I thought you knew everything, that you see all the world beneath you. Pelor laughed. There are too many things in the worlds for anyone to know. The farthest world from this one has a vast sky, so great that you cannot imagine it. I know it well. The middle world, too, has a sky, though nowhere near as great. But there is also a great deal down below the ground which I cannot see.
Daggerface miniseries.
No, it's a specific chicken.
Why does a client want that specific chicken?
Who cares? Since we decided not to kill people anymore, we gotta take what we can get, BX. You any good at breaking and entering, Meatwall?
His name is Arthur. I'm good at breaking stuff.
D&D mini tales.
Looks like 4.
4 on each side?
4 total. You can't outrun my friends. If you surrender, we'll spare your life. It's your only chance.
Favorite Patreon perk. The Demonac dice. Music download. Having your special color for that Discord flex. Mixed Media Club. Questions in the extras videos.
Amazing Patreon patrons get extras videos about a week early, giving them a chance to ask questions, which I answer as best I can without spoilers, and then read in silly voices for the public video on YouTube. Like these. Sentient Construct asked,
I feel like I've got to ask this, since this is an extras video and you might answer it. They are out of the forest, right?
And access to a variety of stories written by Demonac.
This is a preview of Mage Captain Sahra, this unit of deserters, every one of them from the border region. He could tell they were as scared as he was. They knew things were bad. They knew they may not have much of a chance, not in the long run. But they were prepared for this coming battle.
I'd also like to give a special shout out to the champ who nominated supporting TDDC as their favorite patron perk. You can vote for those categories in the first straw poll down below. The following categories are in the second poll link. Favorite Angel moment. Taking down Mortival.
I guess it's all up to you, Angel.
No pressure.
His arm coiled for a strike, and Angel lunged forward, whipping her flaming spike chain into a storm of blades as they clashed.
Gnome Alone, where she defends Polaron by herself.
And the elemental rock guys earth glide into the tunnel, heading north towards Polaron. As a rock guy moves into range, Angel attacks, able to stay invisible while doing so because she's using the improved version of the spell. The first one is blown apart by the cold damage from her weapon crystal.
Attacking the hostage.
I'm going to attack the woman. She's helping them. It's morally ambiguous, but it's a good tactical move. You want her? I'm going to take her away from you.
Take your attack.
Awesome, Angel. This is an Angel move.
Ugh.
Hey.
Feywild.
Feywild. Feywild. Ugh. Like, yeah, Feywild. Everything's different.
And every time she does that creepy laugh.
You are seriously creepy, you know that? Like a horror movie.
Favorite Little One moment. The duel with Marp.
And Little One's like, I literally tell him I'm going to him for his sword. And Marp's like,
I'm gonna show you your wormies, little man.
But Little One wins that little stare down.
I Elder Mountain Hammer the power source.
You think you can repair this thing? Probably. Shit, sure I can. I'm supremely confident. Okay, good enough for me. I Elder Mountain Hammer the power source. Okay. He can't control the controller if it's got no power. Draven will fix it later. I didn't think that's what you meant! If we turn off the thing, he's got nothing. No. It's done. No! Oh, you said you could fix it. Yeah, assuming it was still working.
I don't care. Fix my junk.
Well, I made myself a sign.
It says, 0 to give, cure my junk. Nice.
And just general reactions to Rygax.
Oh, okay. A mystical mystery spirit with no information. Whap! I'm gonna punch him in the face. But in character, I'm going to kick his ass with his never-ending mystery crap.
Something he didn't think could happen.
I'm gonna punch him.
Okay, where do you hit him and how hard?
What is it? The portal? It's hard to explain. I punch him. I f***ing punch him. I have the Elfbane weapon. I will use it.
Favorite black moment. Don't attack Draven.
Whatever triggers them didn't happen.
Don't attack Draven.
Black casts Knight's move a second time so he can still full attack the monitor, and without the +5 AC from Hazov's powerful charge maneuver last round, Black's double damage and +4 to hit allows him to beat the Diamond Fin monitor for like 90 damage.
Backlash.
For over 70 damage! Black activated his Retributive Amulet, and because the attack is critical and, obviously, dealt 10 plus damage, it triggered all his other retributive effects, dealing at least 3/4 of the damage back to the attacker. The backlash is so severe that Varn, having taken a sizable hit from the Searing Charge at the start of the fight, dies, as though cut down by the wrath of Sirius herself.
Can I make a free intimidate check?
He raises his arms, and with a powerful holy incantation, Black casts Heal on himself, restoring 10 hit points per caster level, getting him all the way back to full health.
Can I make an intimidate check?
Attack me, damn it. I'm the tank.
Attack me, damn it. I'm supposed to be the tank. I think it may have figured that out on its own.
Negotiating with the Rajas mid-combat.
And suddenly Black's like, you give us your aid in one battle of our choosing, and instead of curing one, you protect all of us from the plague, like how we were already protected.
Huh?
Are we negotiating again?
Is that okay? It just came to me.
To protect all 5 of you from the fate of the Atarans.
Stop breaking Draven.
It can't be more than about 8 feet deep.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Because you can't go down more than 8 feet here.
What stops you? What do you hit?
Nothing. You just can't.
Angel looks at them real funny when she realizes they actually don't know what she means, and she has to explain, as you might explain that the Earth is round.
That's... this... what?
Stop breaking Draven!
Favorite Draven moment. Immortality.
I hope my face is okay. Both from the burning and the falling face first. Oh my god, it's gonna turn me into some kind of lich or skeleton or something. Immortality, quote unquote. Wah! The pain subsides pretty quickly as your face heals back to normal. You're immortal! My face is immortal.
Sacrificing 7 to save GE7.
And Draven's like, this is so wrong. There has to be some way we can do this without sacrificing him. And Draven took it pretty hard, but he couldn't overcome his own argument. That GE7 was of much greater value to the world. 7 has been watching the 3D static of the portal around him. It's really quite beautiful.
He's drinking our treasure.
He's drinking our treasure! He's gonna wreck the facility so we can't use it!
Alright, I'm not f***ing around here. It's going to be a maximized orb of force. So damned expensive. But he's drinking our treasure!
What do you say as you do that?
You're drinking our treasure! No, that doesn't make sense. It's not like I invented it. Draven doesn't really have a catchphrase.
You know what you should say?
That belongs in a museum!
Kill stealing in general.
And Draven pokes his head out long enough to finish him with some crossbow karma. Draven steals the kill with his crossbow. This started to be a thing sometime around Ginneron. Somehow Draven scores a disproportionate number of killing blows, and the trend is further exaggerated by the fact that he spends at least a couple rounds near the beginning of each battle casting buffs, meaning he makes fewer attacks in each battle, and those attacks happen closer to the end of the fight, leaving everyone to joke about what a big kill-stealer he is. And now it's Draven's turn. Kill-steal! Hey, I did more damage than anyone else to her. It isn't kill-stealing if I've done my share to the target. Draven shoots Hag down with some serious damage.
Spring forth, burly protector!
For 36.
Oh, now he's pissed me off.
Spring forth, burly protector.
And reactions to the Feywild.
Ugh. Like, yeah, Feywild, everything's different. What? Hello? A fox spirit told us to give this to you, and places it among the stars. What? You can't do that!
Favorite story arc? Polaron.
Don't worry, guys. He's monologuing. We've got this. He steps out from behind the portal, or rather, he straightens up.
Oh, he's huge.
Gargantuan. Its space is 4x4. I knew it would be a big mech. The strategic withdrawal unit, though not literally stitched together from regular golems, has many parts clearly based on the standard golem designs. For example, its left arm heavily resembles the weapon of a fire suppression system.
The Feywild.
Goo. The pace at which it is consuming ground is concerning, but at 2 feet per round, it's far too slow to directly threaten them.
Thiswell said it was ripping up the forest. That's how he described it.
That doesn't mean it stops at the edge of the forest? That's crazy! Feywild. Ugh.
Well, I think we can call this a successful test. So all that's left is for y'all to hand us back our amulets.
The Week of Hell.
We finally flushed him out. Contact everyone. Cover the portals and find out where he is. The party rides through the Shadowfell at incredible speed on the phantasmal steeds after Rygax, the legendary vampire hunter, showed up and tossed them powerful scrolls to help them escape from Swain.
Rule number 1. I make the rules. Rule number 3. There is always a way out.
Favorite episode? Number 23, The Messenger.
But motion up on the other wall distracted her. Ah! There were gasps from soldiers all around. You may be the only nation ever to be given a yes or no choice whether or not to exist. I hope you choose slaughter. Peeking between the boards, they saw a couple dozen men and a few women, all in dark cloaks, listening to a pudgy, balding man. But you? Searing charge! Oh, look at that! You tore my suit! Well, you know what they say. You break it, you get to be it. What? He's implying that he's going to make a new suit out of you. Well, good luck fitting his fat ass in my... This is the power granted to me by our Lord Cornello. Come, friends, let us expel these uninvited guests.
Number 59, Hexes.
Each symbol is embossed onto an identical stone hex, as far as you can tell, and yet they're attacking the Basilica, pushing back other members of the Hand of Sirius.
You're free to tell them what you saw.
Of course, the more you speak about your vision, the more likely it is to come true. Twin peaks of Castlemarch lie before you, with the great blue dragon perched on the higher peak and the others circling at lower altitude over the burning capital of Vistria. Something resembling an earth elemental, though you can't be certain. But if it was an elemental, surely it is one of a size that has not been seen in this world by mortal eyes. You reach out and take her hand, feeling her skin so thin and loosely attached, spotted with age and almost translucent. But your hand upon hers is just your hand, skin taut and unblemished, unchanged. Then the black flash happens again, and Duratania is gone. Chunks of debris rain down, only a tiny fraction of the islands and structures there a moment before, and the sky is filling with icy white fingers, growing and branching in all directions.
Number 50. Him.
Probably true seeing.
You realize he can see you then.
Well, at the moment he's facing away from Angel.
So he's surrounded by dead people?
They don't seem particularly aware of anything, including him, but yes, there are zombies all over the place, including some near him.
Okay, Angel's gonna drop down using invisibility to hide from the zombies, but using zombies to hide from him. And I'll try to circle around to where I can see his face. No, just come back. We've established they're enemies. Just come back. We don't care who they are. I've got a forest of zombies. Stealth check 41.
How far do you want to be from him?
20 feet.
So you get about parallel to the portal, looking at him side on, and you recognize his face from when he was impaling you with a mithril spear. You remember him from the Lich's point of view. It is Swain. He looks over at you.
Of course.
That's when they spot something moving fast from over here.
Ragex?
A hooded figure on horseback rides from over this ridge, moving hundreds of feet, virtually skidding to a stop just out of reach of the hulks. The greyish horse actually hovers just slightly off the ground and has a surreal, unreal look to it. Death rides a pale horse?
Number 62. The final challenge.
Just to make it interesting, I'm going to give you a choice. Would you rather fight the monitor who killed Angel's master? That's him. Unwebbed fingers, because he's a deathfin. Or the monitor who killed Little One's mother?
Oh, I thought it was gonna be my mother.
Deathfin Vasili left your half-dragon friend an orphan in a fairly gruesome manner.
I thought for a second you said 70 images.
No, not yet.
What do you mean, yet?
Multiform!
Oh my god. Stop casting stuff.
Wonder what would have happened if we fought the other guy. What would that one do?
Don't let that key hit the lock.
Huh?
He pauses for a moment, squinting at you guys through eyes cloudy with cataracts.
He's like the opposite of Speed Guy.
Spellcaster.
Wand user, I'm not really a... But with each strike his hands disappear and hit Draven all over, each attack from a different direction. Take 53.
Number 56. Unnamed at time of recording.
Are you immortal yet? I tumbled past it to the guy and ready my action for flanking.
What? Who sent you? Swain? Alyssa? Ragex.
Eldritch Blast.
Mora, start some action music.
As he channels his life force into a new force field, you can see his jowls deepening and his hairline receding as he ages, apparently painfully. Take 86.
You're ruining everything! Cone of cremation!
Cone of what? Everybody make reflex saves. You hear a flowing, rushing water sound, then there's a spurt that flows upward that hits the spirit seed and hits Draven in the face.
I'm Oluwana, and if you'll forgive, it's time for you to meet your destiny. But mortal, you're in luck, 'cause I can give your death an indefinite reprieve. No aging, no wrinkles, not one crease, a seal for daily wear and tear. +4 against magical disease, normal cold and flu don't have a prayer. And you'll see that spells have no effect, that's just not your cup of tea. It'll be my honor to deny that monster, so I grant you immortality!
Number 13. Favorite party member. Draven.
And he can do that all day long. F*** it. I'm taking my wife and flying away.
Angel.
He can't run away because it's Angel. You are seriously creepy, you know that? Like a horror movie.
Little One.
And Little One gets a good look at Marp's weapon, which is obviously a fine Eladrin blade, and he's like, oh man, I want that sword.
Black.
Black is beating him down and kicks him right in the face.
How does it feel to be weaker than Sirius?
It's no surprise that you have to compare me to gods.
Wait, let me rephrase that.
Krillidin.
Name's Krillidon. We stumbled on this weird walking wall, but after a while it made this archway. It seemed so normal that I stuck my head through it and, whoops.
Again, all those categories are available for voting in the second straw poll link. I'll be back in December for the award ceremony where I will announce the winners. Soon, we'll be entering the era of TDDC 2. That's just the working title. So, really, this timing just seems right. Assuming it doesn't take me a year to make this video. While you're waiting, you can come hang out with us in the TDDC Discord channel. For updates, you can follow Demonac on Twitter at twitter.com/talesddc. And if you want to support the channel, you can become a Patreon at www.patreon.com/Demonac.
Next time on Tales from My D&D Campaign.
What are you doing?